And at that age, obviously now a lot of people talk about mental health. It's kind of something that people are familiar with. Back then, as recent as that maybe was in the grand scheme of things, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, if even that.
Yeah.
How aware were you of mental health at that point, or was it something that wasn't really on your radar? Did you think this is something that I'm struggling with and it's not really a known common issue?
No one talked about it,
Yeah.
and it was so strange. I just assumed it was stuff that like older people dealt with.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, I had lost my cousin to suicide, and that was the first person that I know of in our area that had committed suicide. And so our family was just plagued with almost like this cloud of darkness for many, many years. And so there was some talk of sort of mental health stuff, but it was never talked about in terms of a young person potentially having it. It was always like, she's lost her child, or, you know, they've divorced. It was always in terms of older people. And so I never thought that it would come to my door. It was never something that was talked about, and certainly nowhere near as much as it's talked about today. So it just wasn't on my radar. It kind of came as a shock and a surprise when it did happen.
And how did that